So hopefully we don't blow this thing up by trying to separate the string, but if we do, hey, we'll catch it on video just for you guys. All right, as always, thanks for joining. Well, today, got a package in the mail, and it is from Temu, or Temu, however you say it, I don't know, whatever. It is just basically a bunch of cheap stuff you can get direct from China, and I ordered 5 items to use in my home archery shop and paid less than $70, actually with a bonus item, so it's really 6 items, for right around $70. And today we're going to crack these things open. I'm going to show you what I got and whether or not you may want to buy one of these. I guess the first thing I ended up buying is a cheap set of D-loop pliers, which I've always wanted to have. I've used needle nose in the past to kind of finish them up, but I thought, why not just invest in a pair of D-loop pliers, and I don't think they need to be all that fancy. Really going to do everything that I need them to do to tighten that D-loop up. They have the 3 prongs. I'm going to stand in front of this so it'll focus. 3 prongs on the bottom to pry against your base string, and then this one right here to spread out your D-loop. They could probably be rounded over a little bit more here on those edges, but they're not sharp by any means. So I think they're pretty decent. They could be spring loaded. I wish they kind of were spring loaded. I don't know if most D-loop pliers are, but you know, again. So for 13 bucks, they're going to do the job for my home archery shop. So I'll give those a thumbs up. I don't even remember what this is. Oh yeah. This is the draw weight scale. And we're going to hook this onto my D-loop of the Matthews lift that I won. And you can check that out in the description up over here, how I won the Matthews lift. And let's see what we have for draw weight. It's 69.74 pounds. And I have the 70-pound cams on it, 70-pound mods on it, which we're going to be bumping that up to 75, I think. I think I'm going to go with the 75-pound mods. Clearly misspelled it. It is, see if you can see that, RCFAMLIY. But there we go. All right, so when you initially turn it on, you can hit the button real quick and switch between grams, ounces, kilograms, and pounds. As long as it's in the setup mode, you can switch between those 4 options. You can see it along the far right-hand side there, switching. And obviously, we're going to use pounds. And then you're just ready to go. You draw it, it records your max draw weight, and saves it there. And then you can just press the 0 button to reset it and draw again. And so far, I've used this thing probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 times on the Matthews, and every one of them has been within, I don't know, 1 or 2 tenths of a pound. So I feel like it's pretty accurate, and for less than 10 bucks, I'll give it a thumbs up. And let's see, next item. All right, this I was wishing I'd have had earlier this year when I got my arrows ready again. It is a arrow straightener. I like it comes in this little case. Really slide it open. You're going to take your piece of sandpaper, put it on this little piece, slide that into here, lock down this screw, and you're all set. Again, if I were a professional shop, I'd probably be a little bit embarrassed by this setup. But for the home archery shop, for $10, packs away in this little thing, I think it's a great little tool to have. So after you get done, if you're making your own arrows, just bring this guy in. Just putting some pressure forward on it and pushing down and spinning. And let's do a good job of squaring up the tip of the arrow. For 10 bucks for the home archery shop, thumbs up. And, oh, yeah, this guy here. So this is for spreading your string on your bow so that you can install a peep. We've got our string spreader. And for testing that out, we're going to be using this 30-year-old bow. This is a bow from when I was a kid. It was the very first bow I ever owned. Never killed anything with it, but had a lot of fun shooting a lot of arrows. So hopefully we don't blow this thing up by trying to separate the string, but if we do, hey, we'll catch it on video just for you guys. All right, so we've got our string separator in there, and all you got to do then is you have these notches. You're going to twist where those notches are, and it's going to hold the string, and then pop the rest of your string back into this spot right there, and then you have your string separated so you could drop a peep sight in there, do something, whatever you need to do inside the string there. And the edges are rounded over. This thing appears to be powder coated, I'm guessing. Then just bring it back and slide it back out. And that is how you use this thing for less than $3. Again, another tool that's going to be great for my home archery shop. I'm giving it a thumbs up. And then the last item that I ordered, I'm excited about this because a brand name one would have cost you, I don't know, closing in $100 or something. All right, this may be the last of the 5 items, but don't worry, we've got the bonus item coming up too. And this is a set of stabilizer mounts. And what's cool about these is it comes with both. It comes with a mount for the front here as well as the back. I already have a front on here, so I'm not mounting that one. But it has a mount for a back bar, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm going to be running. But I figure for $25, this gives me some nice options to be able to do. It has the full adjustability on it, and we're gonna just show you how easy this thing is to set up. It even comes with the Allen wrench, the hex key, whatever you want to call it, to mount this bad boy on up. So you can see it has all the degrees, so if you needed to mount this for a left-handed bow, it works as well. There's at 0. All the way to 5 and backwards for the left-handed. Comes with the lock nut. Drop down in there and lock your stabilizer in. So then you can adjust here. And then tighten this screw. So let's say we wanted a 1 degree offset. Tighten that down. Sweet deal on the stabilizer setup. I'm giving it a thumbs up. And then my bonus item that unfortunately is not going to fit on my lift, but I think is just going to be cool. I may put this on my Elite Remedy. And these are some string dampeners. They're not just ordinary string dampeners though. They are skull and crossbone string dampeners, and those are pretty sweet. I say string dampeners, sorry, silencers, some rubber silencers that'll go right in between the limbs. And it's even cool because the back here looks almost like a set of ribs, rib bones, so those are going to fit right in between the limbs. Those are going to be sweet looking. I think these are pretty sweet for around $10, and it comes $10 for a set of 2 of them, for a full set for upper and lower limbs. So all we're going to do, we're going to swap these things out. They're not going to fit on my Matthews, but we're going to put them on the Elite. So we're going to take these stock Elite dampeners out. And what's cool about these is the back of them that holds them in. It looks like a rib cage and a spine here, so it's kind of cool looking. And we're just going to slide these guys in. And I think it's going to do a good job of dampening because they got the crossbones here that are really going to stick out and help with the vibration. All right, got that one in. And now, swing your bow over, which this is a cool little bow vise for your home shop. Check that out. Link in the description right over here. And there we have it. We've got these cool vibration dampeners. They look cool, have a really cool look. I just dig them. So I'm going to give those guys let's give them 2 thumbs up. All these items, like I said, these are going to go on my Matthews These are going to go on my Elite Remedy probably. These came in at $9.49. Again, the Peep Tool, $2.32. The D-Loop pliers came in at $13.79. The draw scale came in at $9.35. Offset Backbar, $25.98. And our arrow straightener came in at $9.98. So all 6 of those items came in at $70.92. I ordered them 10 days ago, so they came in today. And you know what? I'm giving all of these items 2 thumbs up. I think they're well worth what I spent on them, and they're going to be really great additions to my home archery tool bench here. So, all right, so I got some great deals on these Temu items, and I think they've worked out really well, but I have an even better deal for you, and it's totally free. So here's the deal. We're going to go to God's Word. And it's one of my favorite passages in the Bible, and it's Ephesians 2. It starts off in Ephesians 2. The very first verse here says, "And you were dead in your trespasses and sins," because we're all sinners. "But have no fear." In verse 4, it comes in, "But God, being rich in mercy, because of the great love with which He loved us," He sent His Son to die for us, as we're all sinners. And verse 8 culminates, it says, "For by grace you've been saved through faith, not because of your own doing. It's a gift from God." So we have salvation that we can eternally live in heaven, and it's a free gift. And all you got to do is just take it and receive it. If you've got questions about what that looks like, just hit me up in the comments down below. Send me a message on Facebook or Instagram Messenger, and I'd love to chat with you about that. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe it's given you some ideas of some things you can get for your home archery shop. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what is your favorite item here, what you think you would possibly buy from Temu or Temu, however you want to say it. Which one of these items would you buy? Leave it in the comments down below. As always, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.